Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Thoby-Lee and this is Thoby-Lee Talks. So today I want us to discuss quite a few issues. There's been a lot going on social media. It's been such a weird week. It's been such a weird week. There's just been a lot going on. There's been like really weird stuff going on. There's been a lot of deaths. The weather has been really weird. So I think let's just get the heavy stuff. Let's talk about the heavy stuff and just move on from that and talk about more lighter topics. So in the more heavier, sad topics, there's been a few deaths this week. I think the one that really bothered me and really that story killed me. Like, that story really killed me. There was an incident in Centurion, Pretoria, where a grade 1 child was hit by a car and she died on the spot. I think it was like a drop-off situation. So a parent dropped off her child at school. I'm guessing drop-off zone type vibe. I'm not really familiar with that school, but I think it was like a drop-off vibe situation. And then she dropped off her child, and as she was driving out of the school, she heard like people screaming. Ganti, it actually happened that one of the other drivers had lost control of her car and actually ran over this 7-year-old grade 1 child, and the child actually passed away on the spot. So that really like that story actually really drained my soul. I could really not imagine what that parent was going through. I cannot imagine how traumatized the staff and the other children who actually witnessed this are. So it's really sad. I hope that mother is able to get through this. I don't even know how a mother could get through something like this, but yes. And another story where a child also passed away, Davido. I think we all know who Davido is, and he lost his child actually on the 31st of October. Him and his fiance lost their child in a drowning accident, and their child sadly passed away, and he was taken to the hospital. Apparently the child was under the care of some child minders. So the child was being babysat by the staff that they have, and unfortunately the child drowned in the pool of their home. So those two stories, really, nobody wants to lose a child. Nobody knows the pain. Well, there are people that know the pain, but I'm sure it's like really painful. It's so sad. It's so ridiculously sad. And with Davido's case, I was actually so disappointed by some of the people that were reporting on that story, because people were saying things like Davido is involved in some black magic, some sacrificial magic, and that's why he lost his child, and 1, 2, 3, and sacrifice this and sacrifice that. And you know what? I really just feel like we are so insensitive. We are so insensitive. Death is not something that we need to be using to get some clout. Death is not something that we can use to promote our Instagram pages or promote our YouTube pages. Like, these are real people going through real loss and real pain, and we really need to be people that are considerate of that and sensitive to that. And while we're on the topic of people using death to promote themselves or glorify themselves, the Migos crew actually lost one of their members in the past few days. Takeoff was shot in Houston, apparently over a game of dice. So apparently they were somewhere playing dice or gambling or whatever they were doing, and a fight started, and Quavo apparently started arguing with someone, and there were guns, there were shots fired, and unfortunately, Takeoff lost his life in that whole altercation. So speaking of people using people's deaths to promote themselves in the most disgusting and distasteful way, Mihlali actually put up a story on her channel, and she was DMing Quavo, who just lost his brother and best friend in this horrific traumatic accident. And she just sends him a DM, and she's like, all right, Thoby, I'm so sad. And then takes a screenshot of that disgusting DM and actually puts it on her story to do what? I don't know. Probably to get attention. Probably, I think she was expecting people to respond and be like, oh my God, Mimi, you're so funny. You're so crazy. Oh my God. I'm bored. That bored me a lot. So, you know what? Rest in peace to those people that I've mentioned, and I really wish their families strength. I really wish that God is close to them at this time. And, you know, there's nothing really that we can say to make it make sense or to make it feel better. So, yeah. So then in other news, the next topic that we're going to talk about is Lamiez Holworthy and her husband, Kulichana. Last night, they had a little party. They were celebrating their anniversary. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's their 4th year anniversary. I stand to be corrected. I think it's their 4th year anniversary. They celebrated their anniversary yesterday. It was beautiful. It looked very small and intimate. They were with all their close friends.
Show up for me, you show up for my husband, and you show up for our child. We are expecting our first child together.
Friends and family, and she actually did write on her status that she misses her dad so much, and she was showing her mom some love. So in light of everything that's been happening, I mean, I'm so glad that at least somebody just came out with some good news. They celebrated their anniversary, and she was rocking a baby bump. And I looked at that baby bump, I was like, is Lamiez pregnant? She looks so cute. I love her. Like, I love her long hair era. Like, I think she looks so good. She looks so amazing. She's like in her soft baby girl era. I love it. I love it. So she was rocking a baby bump. And as I just went deeper and deeper into Instagram, I found a video where she was like, oh, me and Kulichana are expecting our first baby together. So cute. Oh my goodness. So a big congratulations to Lamiez Holworthy and her husband Kulichana. They're having a baby. I love those two actually. Hey, they're such an adorable couple. I know there's like rumors around. Hey, let me drink. I think I like holding this mic. I'm having gin and tonic. I'm having some gin and tonic as usual. So I know there are people that like spreading some things about Lamiez and her husband, but I can't seem to find any proof that there's actually anything going on. Every time you hear about Lamiez and Kulichana, it's always like nice vibes. You know, it's always like him appreciating her or her appreciating him. They seem to really just have something so beautiful. And I'm so happy that they have this journey, and it looks like a small little bump. So I think maybe she's going to share her journey. That would be so nice. Maybe we'll get like nice pictures, like belly bump pics and all that and all that and all that. That would actually be so nice. I like them. I really like them. I think they're so cute. Like, they're so cute. I love them. Like, they're couple goals. Nobody's couple goals. Don't ever make people's relationships your goal or your ideal. Okay. The next topic, we have the chillers versus the ninjas. The chillers versus the ninjas. As you know, the chillers are people that love and are subscribed and are loyal to Macg's podcast here on YouTube. And the ninjas are people, I'm a ninja as well. Like, I really, really love Owamie. I love her channel. So I'm a ninja. I'm a diamond. I follow Linda Kyle. I love her. I love the two, even though like I love both of them. I love them so much. I love their drama. I love their tea. I love Bane sauce. Those girls. Those girls have sauce. I love them. And then, yeah. So I'm a ninja. I'm a diamond. I'm not much of a chiller. I do watch here and there, but I'm really not a huge fan of the podcast. But I do watch. If they've got somebody that I'm interested in hearing, I would watch. So so the war, ninjas versus chillers, it's not necessarily a war. I just feel like both these people's subscribers are just so intense. Like Macg's subscribers are so intense, and Owamie's subscribers are so intense. And then like Macg's subscribers are complaining hore Macg is so rude to Ghost Lady and Saul. Hey, Saul must start his own show. You know what? Like Saul, everybody loves Saul and everybody just feels sorry for Saul all the time. I don't know why. Like Nini, we were calling out Dineo Ranaka for, you know, talking over Saul, not allowing Saul to thrive on the show or whatever. I don't know actually where that ended up. And then now, I actually read a comment where someone was like, Saul needs to just go and start his own thing because Macg doesn't respect Saul. Macg doesn't respect Ghost Lady. Hey, Macg has a big head. Yo, Macg is always high. Hey, guys, it's a lot. So I think it was yesterday when Owamie decided that she's going to make a video about how Macg is destroying the podcast. And did her ninjas not chew her up in the comments on some, listen, you didn't even watch the video, but here you are trying to do commentary. Hey, when a ninja, your content these days is going downara. The pressure is getting worse. But when Owamie, you're not even giving us quality content anymore. You didn't even watch the clip. You didn't even watch the video. But here you are. Hey, when Macg is your friendy, and we can see how you're commenting on this thing. Oh, Macg is your friendy. Like, it was so hectic. Like, from nowhere. Like, this drama literally came out of nowhere. Nowhere. Bamur Owamie bamutsena bar wena Owamie ebile Macg is your friend. Ebile we can see the way you comment on things hore you're not being impartial or you're not being objective. We can see that you're defending Chomyahao. Ebile hey bare wena ninja ebile you are lazy these days. You don't do your research. You never watch a full video before you start commenting. Hey, when I tell you hore the chillers and the ninjas kore negole raf mabane negole rafo and Owamie na like she was just like I didn't watch the whole video. I did not have time. That video was an hour long. Hey, and I really just feel like we need to just cut Owamie some more slack. Like, guys, can there be a week breathe for just 7 days? Can she breathe? Because this poor girl can't catch a break. Like, yo, she does this. Somebody has something to say. Every single thing that she does, somebody has something to say, of which I guess it comes with the territory. She's now trading on that territory that most YouTubers are not at yet. You know, there's a lot of eyes on her. There's a lot of people like scrutinizing every single thing she does. Like, yeah, when you concentrating on your business, you're concentrating on this, and you're not concentrating on YouTube. So she literally can't make anybody happy right now, and she shouldn't try to make people happy right now because she's running a business. which is a lot of work, she still has a personal life, and she is doing this YouTube thing, and she's trying to really bring out videos, and it must be really tough. Like, juggling a lot of things is really, really tough. So guys, tlogelang Owamie nyana, man. Like, moving breaking nyana just for 7 days. A re khutseng, rest bafowethu, rest. Yeah, so that is that situation with the ninjas versus the chill. I hope I explained it properly, because wow. Up next, the next topic is a very married Thibaut touch. Being touchy with a certain Sithelo Shozi. I spoke about her in my previous video. How she got her BBL. She was actually, Thibaut touch was in Durban. So when he was in Durban, he actually got the chance to interview Sithelo Shozi, and they went live on Sithelo's phone on her Instagram. So somebody was recording, and they were just sitting there having a fat chat about, you know, everything going on in Sithelo's life. And he actually asked about the BBL. So he asked, like, how much was it? How much do you budget for something like that? And, you know, she was answering the questions like 100K, wara 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 shop. So then he was like, oh, I can't touch. And I was sitting there thinking, you can't touch. You're practically sitting on top of the girl's lap. You're too close, baby. You're sitting too close. Like, Thibaut touch was literally sitting on her lap, and he was staring deep into her eyes. And, you know, like, I think his brain wasn't all there, because he just kept on speaking over her. But that's the thing with Thibaut touch, like, he loves hearing himself speak. So he's always just speaking over people. Like, his guests can never finish a sentence without him being on top of it. So I just think he's just one of those people that love hearing themselves speak. So, but it was just worse. And it was weird, because he's a very married guy sitting on a very single girl's lap. But I don't think he's Sithelo's type. I think Sithelo has a type. But let's not talk about that now. So yeah, so I actually saw so many people were commenting, like, everybody on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, everybody was like, what, like, yo, Thibaut touch was so amazed and mesmerized by Sithelo's presence. He could not even contain himself. He could not even control himself, you know? But yeah, I saw that. It made me so uncomfortable. Like, I can't imagine, like, his wife watching that and being like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Why are you standing so close to the girl? But anyways, that is all that we have to discuss. Those are some of the trending topics for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe for more. Comment, like, subscribe, share, like, show me some love. So anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.